When it comes to the 48th overall pick, the Dynasty champions have a few different candidates in mind. Now, go ahead, grab a ticket, and enjoy the ride. Could it be Nate Stanley, Minnesota Vikings quarterback drafted from Iowa?
Chugga, 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 choo choo.
Chugga, 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 choo choo. Or could it be a tight end like Bryson Hopkins out of Purdue going to the Rams?
All right, Thomas, this is a tough one. Going across a big part of the country here. You ready? All right. Chugga, chugga. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Chugga, 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 chugga. Way to go, Thomas. You're doing good, man. Chugga, chugga. Don't forget to blow your whistle. Choo-choo! Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo-choo!
Well, there you have it, folks. That's it. Best video ever. We are now the Rye Bread organization's new #1 video throughout this draft. All we've ever wanted to do was impress the Rye Bread organization by making a very, very fun video, as I'm sure you've all enjoyed to this point. Okay, Nick Foles. Where can I find Nick Foles? All right, let's check our lad's depth chart. Chicago Bears. Let's see. Starting quarterback. Oh, looks like it's Trubisky. Trubisky's the starting quarterback. Well, we wouldn't want a backup quarterback, would we? Let's check a different depth chart just to make sure. What else we got here? ESPN.com. All right. I'll get that a Target ad. I like Walmart though, personally. Oh, starter. Trubisky, Foles, backup. Well, yikes. That's ugly. Well, I don't know. I'll have to call my scout back, tell him don't want another backup. Maybe there's some research we can do on Foles. Oh, I remember this article. Yeah. Jaguars bench Nick Foles. Let's see here. After a terrible first half, wanted to get a spark. It was kind of dead. Nick Foles is kind of dead, is what I'm reading there. Really disappointed. Yeah, disappointing is a good word for Nick Foles. Generated a lot of boos. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Nick Foles says it's not easy. Well, then maybe you shouldn't play, Nick. This is not an easy game. Yeah, frustrating day all around on the field. Yikes. Oof. All right. Yeah, it's got my mindset not taking Nick Foles. In fact, who has Nick Foles again? Yes, Kevin. Kevin has Nick Foles. Hey, Kevin, I'll give you a trade offer. I just pooped, and I'm going to give you guys the honor of not taking a picture of my poop or videotaping my poop, but I'll take a scoop of poop. I'll put that in a bag for you. I'll wrap that up, and I'll offer you that and a 4th-round pick in 2035 for Nick Foles. Let me know. You know, in the Dynasty Champions videos, we've been a little critical at times of some teams, but we'd like to take this next segment and offer some positive news. So what we're going to do is announce our starting lineup for week 1. Now, barring any injuries, but if everyone's healthy, this is the lineup we're going with. So whoever my week 1 opponent is, please don't quit the league. Just take the L. That's all I'm going to say. So, at quarterback, going with Matt Ryan. Wow, yeah. Let's go. And not Aaron Rodgers at QB2 or that superflex position. It's going to be Drew Lock. Drew Lock, young stud, going in. Technically second season. He's going to rock it. Monday Night Football. Didn't like the matchup at Green Bay at Minnesota, so we're just gonna give Aaron Rodgers a rest week 1. It'll be a long season. He'll be in there just about every week. But Matt Ryan, Drew Lock, gonna be the QBs. All right, 2 running backs. Going with 2 running backs in those slots. The number 1 fantasy running back in 2020 is gonna be in the starting lineup. Mr. Kenyon Drake himself. Wow, yeah. Let's go, Kenyon. Wow. All right, thanks guys. And then we're going to go with Sony Michel. Now, the Patriots are playing the Dolphins week 1, so there's going to be a couple Patriots in there. So we feel very confident as an organization after I met with all my team, managers, coaches, scouts. We feel Kenyon Drake and Sony Michel will give us the best shot of winning week 1. Now, we're going with a 4 wide receiver set in week 1. Starting off with another Patriot, Mr. Julian Edelman. Yeah, go Julian. Wow. And Tyler Lockett. Yeah. Go Tyler. Yeah. The flex spots were tough. They were. But one thing to note about the New York Jets is they have a brand new offensive line. In fact, I think if I'm remembering correctly, they might have like 5 new offensive linemen. Like all 5 starting spots are going to be people that weren't there last year. I might be botching that, but it's a new offensive line. Brashad Perryman was not there last year. Denzel Mims wasn't there last year. So Darnold is going to need to throw to someone familiar. It's a PPR league, so we're going with Jamison Crowder. In the other flex spot, we're going with the best wide receiver on the Pittsburgh Steelers, Johnny. That'll be Deontay Johnson. He'll be a consistent start throughout the year. At tight end, it was a tough decision. But considering we only have 1 tight end, we're going with Jack Doyle. He's going to be top 5 fantasy tight end this year. Phillip Rivers likes his tight ends. Rams, at defense, they're playing the Cowboys. Cowboys are going to get shut out. And then, at kicker, the best kicker in the league, Mr. Will Lutz himself. So I hope you guys like that lineup. This video is now 4 minutes and 13 seconds long. This specific segment, I mean. So, how can we make it 5 minutes? We'll end it there. I'm about to start making some more grumpy videos and calling everybody out in the league. This is bad news. Patrick, if you're at work right now, can you please do something about this? Start cold calling some people to buy some stocks. This isn't good. Look at some clips. West versus South. Here we go. West has the puck to Brendan. Brendan. Oh. Guess a sniper got you in the stands. Here's an interesting video. We got Tyler Hoffman and Brendan Ritchie on the ice now. Tyler makes a play. We got Brendan and Tyler going 2-on-0. But Tyler's going to pass to Brendan, and Brendan's just going to completely miss the net. It was a good try, though, guys.
Now, don't blink on this one because we got Dalton winning a face-off, Johnny giving it right back to him, and that'll be an assist for Johnny. A +1 on the stat sheet for Johnny and I, and just a solid goal overall. You know, here I'm going to make a pass to Johnny. Johnny's going to take it down, and this is just kind of how we were. You know, Johnny, Dalton, and I were on a line our senior year. Just domination like that. I mean, you could look at the next video as well. There's really nothing West can do to stop us. It's, you know, just keeping the puck in the zone, just chance after chance. And that's just how we rolled, you know. My mom didn't get all the game on the video, but if you did, then you'd see a lot of goals. You see a lot of goals from South, from Johnny and I specifically. There's hours and hours of footage, not just against West, but Johnny and I, you know, our senior year, were known to be two best players in mid-states.
Something that I'd like everyone to know, you know, I mentioned it in the previous video. There's hours and hours of footage of West versus South, and I'd be happy to show you. South's just beat down on West. You know, the score didn't always happen the way we wanted it to, but there are 3 members of this league that played for the Fort Zumwalt South Bulldog hockey team. You know, Johnny, Chris, and I. 2 parents in the league, and the Beasts and the Koalas, that were always proud to watch their sons play for such an outstanding organization. Very reputable, always worked hard. May not have won every game, but unlike West, you know, we didn't hit people from behind. We didn't take unnecessary penalties. We didn't shoot the puck after the whistle. There's one instance, Brendan could tell you all about it, but I'll share it for him, where the whistle blew and Brendan shot the puck at our goalie after the whistle. You know, just stuff like that. South never did that. Not only were there people affiliated with the South hockey team, I believe 10 of the members in this league went to South. Just an outstanding school, the best school in Zumwalt district for sure. Especially when it came to hockey. So I just wanted to provide some video. Not a fan of what the Heroes Dynasty deserved. Wasn't a fan of what they had to say too much. So I just wanted to give some evidence as to what was going on. There's some footage I didn't include that shows one of the West players hitting South players in the head. What else was there? Oh, I wanted to leave Logan out of this, but there's one where Logan got booted out of the face-off draw, and classic Logan getting kicked out of the face-off draw, and then South scored shortly after that. Enough said. With the 48th overall pick, we're going to go with Joe Reed.